All right, you can hear the theme song. The man is here early today and a day late, I suppose. Brian from the Lido joins us. How's it going today, sir?
I'm doing well, Dub.
And what I meant to say, because I keep putting my own foot in my mouth today, as opposed to other people's foots.
Feets.
I'm just going to go ahead and play that.
Yeah, hit radio.
Oh, my goodness. Anyway, you couldn't come yesterday because we were doing some upgrading, so it wasn't because of you that you're here early today.
That is correct. I was asked to forego my regular Wednesday.
Yeah. I made myself clear as to what's happening here. Anyway, so you're here to talk about, getting
Stuff.
into busy season at the Lido, eh?
Yeah, September ramps up for sure. Yeah. It kind of gets started with the Peace Country Comedy Fest every year is where it gets big and busy. Mm-hmm. It's ironic. It's the 12th annual, and this year it's on the Friday the 12th.
It sure is.
Ominous, right? Scary stuff.
I'll say. I played some ominous music there.
So you guys get little headsets. I don't.
Yeah.
Hey, Em.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I went to the Lido. I went to the couples therapy comedy show.
Yes.
Incredible vibes in there. I
Yeah.
really liked
Funny,
it.
hey?
They were super funny. Yeah.
They said some things. Yes, they did.
Things were said.
Things were said. Yes, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, we should not repeat.
The fun stuff about the comedy shows is you never really know. A lot of them do a lot of crowd work. A lot of them, they'll have satirical jokes that they constantly, their regular routines and
Sure.
that. But some of the most fun stuff is the crowd work, is when they, interacting with crowds and they say things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and things get said back, and it's kind of fun. Sterling Kerr's actually coming. Sterling Kerr. If you're out there, Sterling, I'm sorry. We're going to actually try and get him on the show with you, Dub, and have a little interview next week just before, or I guess it'd be you and him. Maybe I should go to you, Em, and it'll happen.
You're right.
Because you've got the computer in front of you. You can diarize that.
Happen? What's that supposed to be?
But Sterling Scott, incredibly funny guy.
Oh, yeah.
Got in to be at the finals on Canada's Got Talent. And you don't just get a Golden Buzzer Award just because. You get one because you're very, very funny.
Yeah.
And he's coming back to grace our stage. He's been here in the 19 years that we've had the Lido. He's been here 4 times, I believe.
So he knows the room real well.
Oh, really, really well. And he loves Fort St. John. He loves the comedy here. He loves the Lido, which is really, when he comes, he can't speak enough about the popcorn and the crowds and the how much fun he has when he comes here, and it's great to have him back. He's got a fella by the name of Tesh Aiton Fishu coming as well. I remember you asked me, how do you pronounce that? And another fella by the name of Mo Aiden is coming. Mo's never been here before. Looking forward to having him in. Mm-hmm. And the thing about comedy is there's so many comedians out there, but somebody always leads me to somebody.
Yeah.
When they say, oh, yeah, it was a great set. Yeah, I'm funny, but man, I was at this club. You should see this new up-and-coming guy. And they always give me another name of another person. Mm-hmm. And it's really, we're proud of what we've created there as far as a comedy scene. Because when people across Canada, comedians across Canada are looking to play the Lido, we're not the biggest, we're not the best by any means, but there's just a vibe in there. And like you were alluding to earlier, Em, it's just got a thing. You know?
It's a great atmosphere. And I was going to mention the popcorn too. We got a huge bowl. I've never seen such a big serving of popcorn before. It was great.
Yeah,
the
they
bucket.
Don't mess around.
Yeah.
You don't mess around at the Lido.
Yeah, and it's, you know what? And it's affordable too. Mm-hmm. We were actually talking about this the other day about the difference in the price of popcorn here versus elsewhere. The difference in the price of a beverage. And at $7.50 all tax in, it works out to be $6.50 a drink. It's really not. It's really affordable for people to have a night out. When we're proud of that. You get to come and you get to show up. You get to get a babysitter if you need, or even just date night, and you come and you have some fun. And it's 3-4 hours later, and you're back home safely. So it's not rip roaring wild and crazy, but it's just a great 4-hour night out, and we're proud of what we've created there.
So speaking of Peace Comedy Country Fest, quick, tickets still available for that? Or
we do have some.
I imagine. Though.
It's interesting. We put it together Tetris style. So if we get a whole bunch of 4-seat tables, we set it up so we have more 4-seat tables. Mm-hmm. The advantage to the way the Lido sets up is that whatever size of group you have, that's what we can accommodate. Last show, we had that one center deck where they just kept growing. Oh, we got another 2 people who want to come in, another 2 people. And so we had a birthday party there that was, I think it was 20 people or 19 people, and so, okay, sure. And they brought in a birthday cake, and they actually brought in appies. We allow that to happen. We'd like to know if you're going to do that. So we're not getting all these people running in with all the stuff, but what a great opportunity to share it with your staff.
Yeah.
To say thanks for over the summer. You may not be able to have, Christmas is a great time of year to say thanks to the staff, but you got to do that indoors all the time. Mm-hmm. A nice thing about outdoors, we've got the Luna Lounge. We're going to have it open before the show. So if you want to come down and have a couple of cocktails before the show starts, we're going to be there. Huge thank you to Optimal Trucking. They've jumped on as the title sponsor of this event. And, a lot of times when we get the upper echelon kind of comedians, it always costs a little bit more. They've done their rite of passage.
Yeah.
They deserve a little extra cake, so to say. But sometimes it just makes the tickets a little too pricey. So what we do is we look at corporate sponsorship for some of the shows, and Optimal Trucking jumped on it. They just love coming. They've always been coming as a corporate sponsor for one of the booths at the Lido. Yeah. And they just keep coming to all the shows. They even buy it for some of their clients and say, you can use our box at the Lido. And the guys come there and they enjoy it. And it's not it's just it's a good way to say thank you. Mm-hmm. So we're looking forward to that. We've got Association for Community Living just going quickly through some of these because you've got a really important interview coming up.
Yeah, vocal for local just after 9.
I know, so we're gonna get through all this. I love pulling your leg. It's I love coming here on Wednesdays,
I have a
which
long
is now
leg,
Thursday.
so you can pull it a lot.
That's true, and I'm just short, so it's a big pull. Community Living has a client appreciation award.
Yeah,
and so that's another really feel good night. Some of the individuals who are in our community. I remember Doug Lambert down at Safeway.
Yeah.
He's collecting the carts. He's been doing that for years, Yeah. And these are some of the things of the individuals in our community that work right alongside all of us, Mm-hmm. So we celebrate them. That's on Thursday, the September 18th. Tom Cole, I'm not going to say coming out of retirement, but this is his first Tom Cole show. In probably 2 years now, and he's with Ridge Rider. It's called Canadiana Tour. That's going to be happening on September 19th. Collison Holt crib tournament's coming up on the 21st. 100 Women Who Care on the 23rd. And then something we haven't done in a long time is a burlesque and varieties show.
We're very excited about this one.
Gals of the Underground. Well, it's just going to be ridiculously fun.
Yeah.
And we're so excited to have September here. We've painted and cleaned and tweaked all the systems and stuff, making sure that we're ready for the fall and winter season. It sounds weird, but we are almost booked solid for Christmas already.
Wow.
I know. It's crazy. We do offer standalone parties, for companies that are big enough to require 100 plus seats at the Lido. And then we've got lots of multi-parties. We had a company last year that came and they had 4 employees. 2 were single. So that was, 4 plus 2 is 4 plus the 2 singles is 6. Mm-hmm. Easy math. Yeah. So they were a party of 6. Where do you take 6 people to have a Christmas party where you can have a live comedian, live music, safe ride home, great big Christmas buffet, fully decorated, all those things. All you got to do is just pick up the phone and say, hey, Brian, we want to have our Christmas party at the Lido. And we put you in with others, lots of games. And it just makes for a really fun night. And again, it's a 4-hour window. People show up at 6, dinner at 7. By 10:30, 11, you could be done. So there's lots of things to think about. We're going to have some scorcher temperatures coming up.
Yeah.
Like this has been really nice. I think our summer has moved into September instead of into June, July, but really thankful. I was up in the Luna yesterday making sure we washed it all down just to clean things up. We had a birthday up there on Saturday, and it was so cool. They had their dinner, they had appies. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And happy birthday, Kyle, belated. And on Monday we have a wedding up there.
Oh, okay.
Cool. And it's so cool. It's going to be a 28-person wedding. it's so much fun to have this place. I just love it. And then on Monday, we have a memorial. We have a funeral. And, when people think of the Lido, they don't think of all the diversity of the things that we do there. Of all the fun stuff we do, memorials are real, something we're really, really proud that people would want to have at the Lido.
Yeah.
That it is something, it's the final thing.
Yeah.
So we very, very proud of what we've created at the Lido, and very proud of our customers for keeping us afloat for 19 years, because this idiot decided to buy a theater 20 years ago. But and I want to thank you guys for getting the word out to all the people out in Radio Land. So.
Yeah. Oh, we're always happy to have you here, Brian. We appreciate your time. And of course, if you want to get in touch with Brian to find out more, you can always phone him at 785-3011 or get your tickets at thelido.ca. How's
Do
that?
that so well.
Oh, thank you. I've been working on it. Brian, always
Appreciate the time.
Glad to have you here. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Sounds good.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Brian.
Thanks, Em.
Every weekday at